Now I would like to tell you, and the non-renewable energy, the fossil fuels, the coal, the natural gas, the nuclear power, these all are the non-renewable energy. So now we will learn about them in the details also. So the solar energy. So what is the meaning of solar energy? All of we know about the sun. So sun is the source of, actually if you will think that sun is the main source of all kind of energy. So most of the cases, the most renewable energy comes either directly or indirectly from the sun. I told you that most of the energy and all of the renewable energies are being formed from the sun, are being available from the sun. And the thing is that sunlight or solar energy can be directly used for the heating and lighting homes and the other buildings for generating electricity. With the help of the sun energy, we are producing the electricity also. So now it is possible, all of you I think might listen about the solar cells. Listen, so solar cell, that one is very important. Without any kind of, only one time you have to spend your money, then it will give you, it will provide you the energy for our daily life. For electricity, we are paying the bill monthly or twice within 2 months we have to pay one. Actually they are not biennial, only monthly we have to pay the bill, is it? So what is that one? For this kind of no problem you should have to face, because our sun will give you the energy. So daily it will charge the entire battery whichever it should be, so, and it will give you the service. So that means that one is a very beneficiary for us. And the thing that we can use those energy, that means battery or the cells, for hot water heating, solar cooking also, and a variety of commercial and industrial uses. Solar energy now powers everything from portable radios to homes, stores and neighborhoods. So if you will see that nowadays so many areas, the solar energy, that means the solar cells are visible in the industries, they are also using, and the street lights. Yes, government in the few states I have seen that the government they did this one. So what they did the arrangement, actually along with the street lamp, they one solar cell they fixed. So during the time, that means the daytime, the battery is being charged with the help of the sunlight, and in the time of night, these all are the light is being lighted by the battery. So in this way, it is very useful for us also. And for if you can install it for one time, that means it's sufficient. Next thing I would like to tell you about the biomass. So biomass means that one is that along with the rain and the snow, this sunlight causes plants to grow. So biomass means that one which makes the plants, is it? And the organic matter that makes up those plants is known as the biomass. So all of you know that the one plant, that one is getting food from what? The sun. So and because of the presence of sun energy, it is being converted, the chemical energy, the heat energy, that one is being stored into the food, is it? And that means into the chemical energy. So this chemical energy is being stored inside the body of the plants, and with the help of these things, that means the organic matters that makes up the plants. So with the help of those material only the biomass is being prepared, and the biomass can be used to produce electricity, transportation fuels or the chemicals also. The use of biomass can be used to produce electricity. That means that one is very crucial. So whenever we are able to get the electricity, so definitely we have to go for wind. So nowadays government is also encouraging to so many schools to prepare different kind of projects, so that the students can produce this kind of thing. They can help surround their house. And I think the use of biomass of any this purpose is called bioenergy. So from the biomass, which energy we are getting, that one is considered as the bioenergy. Plant materials such as wood, corn and soy account for nearly half the renewable energy in America. Yes, and it's not always sustainable. And the thing is there, if you can say in our daily life, so many wastes we are producing. Is it the waste of the vegetables? So these are nothing but the one part of the plants, that means biomass. So with the help of those things, we are able to get the biomass energy. That means the bioenergy. And if you will know the America, USA, so that state, that country, almost 50% of the renewable energy, whatever renewable energy they are using, that 50% is renewable, this biomass energy. So that means we also can use biomass energy for our daily life. In this way we can get benefit. And the thing is there, now I would like to tell you about the wind energy. So wind energy, from where the wind is coming? So that one is whenever the sunlight is coming, on that time our land is being hot, and as a result of it, the different places, the different areas temperature becomes different, is it? And on that time air starts to flow. That means here again the sun is being responsible for the production of the energy. So here the air is flowing from one place to another place, and how we are capturing this? Whenever the air is flowing, on that time the windmills are there. So the blade of the mills, that one is rotating with the help of what thing? The flow of air or the wind. So that's why the name is the wind energy. And because of that water, so we are able to get the energy. So the one turbine is there, and the turbine is being rotated. As a result of it, electricity produced, and by applying with the help of that electricity, we can do the so many work. We can drive the many small factories even. And the thing, like for our household work, the electricity, that means a bulb, fan, these things also we can drive by those kind of electricity energy. And the thing is there that the water, another thing is there that whenever you are thinking about the evaporation is taking place, sun, whenever the water becomes hot, on that time it evaporates, and when this water vapor turns into rain or snow and flows downhill into rivers or stream, its energy can be captured using hydroelectric power. So that one is again sun. So sun is very important for us. And with what is going on, all of you know about the water cycle. What is that one? The different from the different sources, that means sources of water, just like the pond, sea, ocean. So these water are being evaporated because of the hot of the sunlight, is it? Then if they are becoming evaporation or evaporate, they become evaporate. And afterwards what happens? They are going up and they become the cloud, they form the cloud, and afterwards they are being concentrated, the concentration of them becomes more. As a result of it, they become heavy and they fall down. And because of that reason, whenever it falls down, so what is going on there? And one more thing also you can do, whenever the river is flowing from one place to another place, if you will put simply the barrier between the, that means in the flow of the river, on that time what will happen, the path of the river, that one will be restrict, is it? That one will be restrict, and as a result of it, you can see that the river, it won't flow, and the huge amount of water will be stored, and when you need on that time, if you will release the water on that time, huge amount of force will pass at a certain time, and that one will give you the force. That on that time, if you will keep one turbine there, that one will be rotated. As a result of it, the electricity will be produced. So these all about the hydraulic energy. And the thing is there, the geothermal energy. So what is the geothermal energy? The process involves trapping heat underground. That means all of you know that the inside our earth, the huge amount of heat is still now present. So how we can able to use it? So what we are doing generally to get this energy, simply we are making two holes, and along this hole we are fitting two pipes. And what will happen? From the one pipe, that means two parallel pipe we fixed, if you will pour the water from one pipe, on that time the down inside the earth, there are huge amount of heat is present. So while passing the path, on that time the water is being evaporated, and through the other pipe, the evaporated, that means the water vapor is being passed. And on that time, if you will put the turbine, on that time that one will be rotated. That one will be driven by that vapor, water vapor. As a result, that means one kind of turbine rotation means you are getting the energy. We are able to produce the energy. Is it? So with the help of that energy, we can do also so many kind of work. Just like our household work also we can use for the household work, and for the different kind of works also we can use. Next, already I have told you regarding the hydropower energy. That means that one is a wind to sea, the energy from the wind to the sea. Energy can be exerted from tides by creating a reservoir or basin behind a barrage, and then passing tidal waters through turbines in the barrage to generate electricity. Whenever you are able to rotate the turbine, on that time turbine is rotating means the electricity is being produced. So with the help of the hydropower energy also we can do different kind of works in our daily life. Now we would like to learn about the non-renewable energy. So the non-renewable energy, if you will think about them, so first name is coming for what? The fossil fuels, next the coal, the natural gas, and the last nuclear energy, nuclear power or nuclear energy. So these are available. If you will see the non-renewable energy, another name of the non-renewable energy is exhaustible energy. So that one is once if it will exhaust, it is not easy to produce them again, to create them again. So that one is being exhausted. So these are available in limited amount and develop over longer period of time. For example, coal, mineral oil, natural gas and nuclear power. So coal, petroleum and natural gas are common sources of energy being organic in origin. They are called as fossil fuels. So what considered as the fossil fuels? The coal, petroleum and natural gas. They are considered as the fossil fuels. Okay, so let's learn about them. A fuel such as coal, oil or natural gas that is formed in the earth from whom they are forming? From the dead plants or animals. Fossil fuels include coal, petroleum and natural gas. They all contain carbon and were formed as a result of geologic process acting on the remains of mostly plants and animals that lived and died hundreds of millions of years ago. That means so many years ago in our earth, so many animals and the plants was living, and they were living, and what happened afterwards? Afterwards all of them died in certain earthquake, and on that time all of the animals and the plants they were buried with the help of the sand or the soils. And the thing is there, afterwards what happened? So many years they was present there, and as a result of it so many geologic change also happened, and continuously they got the heat from downwards, and the one pressure also was there from the upward, and as a result of it they changed into the fossil fuels. And the thing is there, if you will see them, that nowadays, till now, the most of the electricity we are getting from the fossil fuels. So still now our country is not that much developed. So we have to go for the different kind of non-renewable energy. And the thing is there, the coal. What is the coal? A black or brownish black solid combustible substance formed by the partial decomposition of vegetable matter without free access of air and under the influence of moisture and often increased pressure and temperature, that is widely used as a natural fuel. So this coal, that means that one is not one kind, that one is we are not able to get it. So with the help of the plants we are getting it. So that means plants are very helpful to us. We should not burn them. We should not use them to produce that kind of energy. We need them for so many purposes. They are giving us the fruit, they are giving us the oxygen, they are giving us the different kind of vegetables, they are providing us the shelter, they are keeping our environment fresh, they are keeping our environment more pollution free. Is it? They are very good friend of us, they are our green friend. So we should not burn them anyhow. With the help of them we should not prepare the coal. So that one you have to keep in your mind. So that one is not also very good kind of fuel. And the next thing, the natural gas, a mixture of hydrocarbon gases that occurs with petroleum deposits, principally methane, together with varying quantities of ethane, propane, butane and other gases, and is used as a fuel and in the manufacture of organic compounds. Natural gas is used for cooking and heating as well as making a number of products such as plastics, fertilizers and medicines also. So that means natural gas is nothing but the mixture of few gas which contains the methane, ethane, propane, butane. These all are the organic gases. So with the help of the mixture of the gases, why we are able to find it out? So very frequently they are being deposited in the petroleum mines. So in these kind of things are very limited in our nature. And next we will go for the nuclear power. So in most electric power plants, water is heated and converted into steam, which drives a turbine generator to produce electricity. Fossil fuel power plants produced heat by burning coal, oil or natural gas. In a nuclear power plant, the fission of uranium atoms, that one is highly reactive and the radioactive also. So it is very easy to break them. So this one is called the fission, nuclear fission. And what about the fusion? Whenever the smaller particles, they are combined with each other, that one is called the nuclear fusion. And in the reactor provides the heat to produce steam for generating electricity. So nowadays, actually nuclear power, that one is a very controversial topic. So is it non-renewable or the renewable energy? If you will think about the production of the nuclear power, that one is belong to the renewable energy. But the thing is there, with the help of while producing the nuclear power, our atmosphere, our environment is polluted a lot, because the waste of this nuclear power plant, these are very harmful, not only to the human beings, for the animals also, for the plants also. So that's why that kind of power plants, that kind of power we should consider as the non-renewable energy. So this all about the different kind of energy. So all of you should be very careful about the energies. So if you don't know about them, then how can you use them? And the thing is there, we should go for the renewable energy, with the help of which our civilization will be safe from the different kind of pollution and the lack of the energy also. Because deficiency energy, it is very seeming. That means we are the scientists, the survey, after doing the survey, they have told us that what may go after a certain time, within few years, this all kind of non-renewable energies, these energies won't be available in our nature. On that time, definitely we have to go for the renewable energy. So that means we have to always think, now in this generation, we have to think about the renewable energy. That one is the better for our human civilization. Next, not only the human, for our entire world, for our loving earth also, that one is benefited. And next thing, it's time to recall the entire lesson. So now, first I want to tell you about the energy means the capacity to do work. So what is energy? Energy is the capacity or the ability to do work. And what about the power? The rate at which energy is produced or consumed is called the power. And the thing, most renewable energy comes either directly or indirectly from the sun. And the organic matter that makes up those plants is known as biomass. The energy in the flowing water can be used to produce electricity. And that means whatever the water is, inside the water also some energy is there. Is it? So when you will go into the higher classes, that one is the kinetic energy, because that one is in the moving direction. So if anyhow you can use it, that one you can use also. Next, fossil fuels supply nearly 90% of all the energy used by industrially developed nations. So that one is very bad thing. Still now the fossil fuels are being used. So after a certain time, certain year, so all the energy, these fossil fuels will be finished. So on that time they have to go for the other things also. That means other kind of energy. That means the renewable energy. Next thing, the natural gas is used for cooking and heating, as well as making a number of products such as plastics, fertilizers and medicines. And the last one, the fossil fuel power plants produced heat by burning coal, oil or natural gas. That means that these are the main resources of the fossil fuels: coal, oil or natural gas. Oil means petroleum oil. So these are petrol, diesel, these oils. So definitely all of you can understood about the energy, different kind of energy, their forms of the energy. Now we will discuss about the question.